What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. All right, so I saw a segment on ESPN where it was Stephen A. Smith and Jay Will, and they were talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves in particular, Patrick Beverly and them, them, trash talking the bench, saying they trash, they stink, they garbage. Some of it directed at Russell Westbrook, and Stephen A. Smith said it was classless, it was garbage. There's no place in the game for that, etc., right? And this is my take on that. This is where a lot of people don't understand me, like to pigeonhole Too Raw into something they can understand, but they ain't never seen nothing like Too Raw because I'm so multi-layered that they can't comprehend. They're trying to figure me out. I have no problem whatsoever with those guys talking shit to the Lakers and Russell Westbrook. None. If they playing like garbage, you tell them they playing like garbage. That's the problem with the NBA today. It's too fucking soft. You got guys out there, kumbaya and all this shit. I like rivalries. I like seeing fucking fights out there. I like seeing motherfuckers not liking each other. Now, it's one thing to go out there and do what the Pistons was doing, which is going out there punching motherfuckers in the nuts, clotheslining motherfuckers in the air, making it WWE, free for all or Royal Rumble out there. Okay, that's something different. A little bit of physicality, hard fouls, bringing back hand checking, bringing back trash talking, making a little bit more resistance to offense. I'm all for that. That's never going to happen. But at least give us the trash talking. Damn, they can't handle trash talking now? Stephen A. Smith? And it's mighty funny, Stephen A. Smith, because, when Russell Westbrook and his family were complaining, you told him the only way to alleviate that is to play better, right? So when the fans was doing it, you tell them, brother, the only way you want to turn it around is to play better. Well, the same message applies here. If you want motherfuckers to stop trash talking you, Russ got to play better. So what's different? It's because Patrick Beverly looked like some nigga on the street that asked you for change and shit, so you feel safe critiquing him? You scared Lakers Nation getting on your ass if you critique them? Huh? Hairline in the middle of the fucking head, nigga, you? I just want to know. A lot of people don't quite understand like my stance with Russ. Like I can see I have to like break it down at elementary levels. Like people think I'm protecting him. Look, it's one thing to critique him as a basketball player, but it's another thing when you make him the scapegoat for everything that's going wrong. Now, mind you, they've done that with other players. They did it with Chris Bosh. They did it with Kevin Love. They used to do it to a certain extent with Mario Chalmers. They did it for that one game stretch with Danny Green when he missed that 3-pointer in what was the finals, I think it was. So they've done it with other players. But it's never been a situation where the Lakers have been this bad. Or excuse me, not Lakers. A LeBron James led team, if you want to call it led, has been this bad. And they trying to throw it all on one player. Yeah. In the past, they would critique another player if they got a loss and they try to put it all on Kevin Love and all these other guys. But I've never seen anything where they're trying to put the whole meal on one guy. Like everything that's wrong with the Lakers comes down to Russell Westbrook. And you got people that say it. Oh no, it's Russ. Russ is the problem. So Russ is the problem with the Lakers. So if you take him off the Lakers, the Lakers will be good. He'll be good. So let me ask you this: the game when Russ didn't play, did the Lakers not still get blown the fuck out? So Anthony Davis not playing has nothing to do with the Lakers' problems. When he does play, his lack of dominance isn't affecting the team. Not getting the ball to Carmelo Anthony isn't affecting the team. Some of the other role players not stepping up is not having a problem with, not affecting what's going on. The lack of leadership, LeBron James in particular not playing defense, just shot jacking and not worrying about playing within the team concept. Because remember, Russ is playing off ball now, which he's never really done. He's never really played off ball. You actually him to play off ball and be a spot up shooter. And I want to understand, anybody know anything about basketball, what in that would you expect him to excel in? And then you wonder why he's struggling to shoot the basketball. He's not a shooter. He is not a spot up shooter. He's never been a spot up shooter. He's always been more of a guy with the basketball in his hand, get into a rhythm, on the move type scorer. Sometimes he get into a rhythm shooting the basketball after having the ball in his hands throughout the course of a game and shooting. He's not a guy like Steve Kerr. You just give him the ball and he's shooting. He's going to go in and he's great. That's not his fucking game. So I don't understand why people are so fucking fascinated by the fact that he's struggling offensively. I do know one thing. Right now for the season, he's averaging 3.8 turnovers per game. But everybody keep talking about Russell Westbrook's turnovers. 3.8 turnovers. The fewest turnovers he's averaged in 8 years, almost 9 years. So this is proof that people don't really watch the fucking games. Meanwhile, LeBron James is averaging about 3.7 turnovers. Had 5 last night. Since January, Russ has been averaging 2.8 turnovers. LeBron, 3.9. But people keep talking about the Russ and turnovers. That's why I always say, man, a lot of people are sheep and they don't really fucking watch the games and they just, narratives overpower what's actually going on. And I'm not taking up for Russ. I'm just taking up for the fact that the team fucking sucked. Period. But Russ is their scapegoat because a lot of them motherfuckers don't like him. And I want to say something to that motherfucker I had to block today. Whoever the fuck you are who called me soft, because he said, man, you sound soft trying to keep defending Russell Westbrook. Let me tell you something. Oh boy, I can't talk like I want to talk on this motherfucker. Let me tell you something. I remember when I used to go in, the only people that were going on this motherfucker is me and Tiki. I remember I used to do videos going in on Gordon Hayward to play better. Here come the battalion of bootlicks. Hey brother, hey man, why you picking on the little guy, man? Why you picking on him? I mean, he's doing the best he can. I mean, he had a foot injury. Man, he suffered that shit 18 months ago. Well, sometimes it take a little bit. The little fella trying, man. It's gonna take him a little while, man. Hey, man, he's doing the best he can. He doing the best he can. Hey, man, he doing the best he can. He doing the best he can, you big bully, you. But anyway, Lakers are trash anyway. What are they, 20, 29 and 40? 11 games. 11 games under 500. My goodness. They're probably going to go 34 and 48 on the year. 34 and 48. My goodness. And if that don't count against his legacy, I don't know what will. But anyway, that's all I got to say.